Next up in our small batch brewing series is Chinook SMaSH. Welcome back, everybody. So today we are going to have the first tasting of my Chinook SMaSH. Now, I do grow Chinook hops in my backyard, so I wanted to do two SMaSH beers, one using pellets and one using leaf hops that I grew. So this is the first one. This is going to be using pellets. I will do a separate review on this one, then the leaf one, then as I do most of the time, I'll do a overview or a side-by-side of both of them to see what we get. So this one, the amount of malt I used is 2 pounds, 8 ounces. This was 2-row. I upped it 0.25 or 0.4 ounces because the Chinook I have is 10.3% alpha acids, so I wanted a little bit more backbone. I've brewed a all Chinook IPA before a couple times, and I just wanted it more balanced, trying to get it more balanced than anything. So for the hop schedule, this is an hour boil, 0.25 ounces of Chinook at 30 minutes, 0.25 at 10 minutes, then 0.25 at 5 minutes. Post-boil gravity was 1063. Finish gravity was 7 bricks. Now that is using a refractometer, so I did have to do a calculation. 7.3% ABV is what this one came out to. Beersmith called for this to be 5.2% ABV and 44.5 IBUs. Why I wrote that on there is because when we go to the leaf, I don't know the IBUs of my leaf hops, so I just wanted to put that on there as a reference, so when we go to the side-by-side, I can look at that. So this was bottled on 10/4/2019. Today is the 8th or something like that, 11/8. So a little over a month old, and like I said, 7.3% ABV. This is using the small pearls carbonation tablets, so it shouldn't be over carbonated. I'm guessing, I didn't write it down, and I'm not sure why I didn't, since we are trying to check out carbonation levels. I think I use 7 because usually I use 4 per 12 ounces, and 12 plus 12 is 24. These are 22 ounce bottles, so instead of using 8, I believe I use 7. I could be wrong. But let's go ahead and get it into a glass and see how it's doing. We did have a good hiss. I did pull out the leaf hop SMaSH beer just so that they're the same temperature. Now that one might be a little colder when we get to it because I am doing it second and this one sat in the glass. White head, from what I do have, small and medium bubbles. I do have some leaves in there that I did not get out. I guess we're just going to have to drink this thing to get it out. Oh, there we go. I'm using the Mr. Beer fermenters, the 2-gallon and the 1.5 gallon. So I'm using the spigot to bottle, so any leaf matter that is on top or close to the top when I get to the end is going to get into the beer. Dirty Glass Mafia. Here, lots of bubbles on the side. Color, very bright yellow Mountain Dew in color, very hazy. Looks like a New England IPA, a lighter New England IPA. Lots of bubbles coming up. Good color. This kind of reminds me of my Chinook IPA that I brewed. I think it was the first 2 that I brewed had this kind of color. Let's go ahead and smell, see if we get any of that spice character or what we get. I don't think I wrote it down. Yeah, I didn't. Okay, let's smell. A little spice, but more citrus, like a lemon orange citrus in there. Yeah, I think there is a touch of spice now. Could I tell that there's spice in there? If I didn't know this was Chinook, probably not. I would probably say like a lemon, orange, citrus in there, but there's something a little extra, and I do think it's the spice since I know Chinook is going to give off some spice. Let's go ahead and taste, see what we get. Very smooth. More of a lemon citrus, especially like on my lips. I'm getting it. But this one I think is weird because like the spice and the lemon citrus is like meld together so you get it through the whole entire palate. I do get a little bit more spice on in the aftertaste than I do anything. No bitterness at all. Very smooth beer. I think there's some sweetness in there, which I did want. I'm technically not sure how, because and I might have to go back and look exactly why Beersmith is saying 5.2%. Because it seems like it should be a lot higher. I mean, 5.2 was Beersmith, and I actually hit 7.3. But there does taste like there's some residual sugar in there, which I'm glad because it's not dry, so it does help balance the beer out. I think I don't see. This is showing the mash in at 155. I want to say it was 152. I don't know if I put that. Yeah, 155. Maybe it was 154, something like that. But it tastes like there's some residual sugar. So in that lemon, like on my lips, it's a little sweet, but you can definitely tell it's a lemon citrus. But that spice does go through it all. Very good though. That that lemon citrus is more throughout the whole entire palate. Now I'm only getting that a little bit of that spiciness on the back and the aftertaste. I would almost say pushing medium bodied. But yeah, very easy drinking, goes down. Maybe the carbonation level is still a little too low, even though there's a whole bunch of bubbles coming up. But yeah, I get that. I get that citrus a lot. But yeah, very easy drinking beer. Definitely one I'm glad I made, and we'll see how it goes. But like I said before, at the front of this, I have made all citrus IPAs. Actually, the first one I made was a 5-gallon batch, and we drank it in 3 hours. I wish I could remember all the tastes. I do have videos of that, but this one just seems like just crush it. It's not drinking like a 7% beer, almost Imperial IPA or a double IPA, I should say. But yeah, just nice and easy, nothing to blow you away. So if you're looking for something to make, I think this is a good one, especially with that 30-minute edition, 30, 10, and 5. I think that does help. It gives you some of that spice, but that I'm going to say lemon citrus character in there. But yeah, overall good beer. So if you've used Chinook in a Smash, let me know how yours turned out. So if you like this video, thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you know when new videos are coming out. And until next time, happy brewing.